Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're joined by my good friend, Sal Scarpa. Sal, I know since I'm 12 years old. I'm 53, so that is 41 years. Not many friendships could last that long. Sal's a pro-Trump supporter, just like me. We go back and forth a little bit, but our biggest concern is not to go down any rabbit hole because we never know where we're going to come up. I have about 200 videos on my channel, but most of them are shorts. And I haven't done any podcasts. When I asked Sal if he wanted to come on for the first podcast, he agreed. So thank you very much, Sal. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. 41 years I know you?
41 years.
Wow.
7th grade, junior high school, 119. Yeah, these glasses are foggy, dude. I got to switch these. Hold on.
I became friends with you because...
I can't see. That's the problem now.
I became friends with you because you had a pool.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did you? I don't think I had a pool then.
You did. I think the summer that we became friends, you got rid of it.
Good. I'm gonna try not to curse. All right, let's see if I can put these on again. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, they're not fogging now.
Obviously, this is all unconstitutional. They can't get away with it. He's not guilty. You can't do it. Why just Trump? Why not anyone else? Why is it only Trump? What are they so fearful of? Why do they fear this guy? Did you hear what De Niro said today?
Yeah, that's something about he'd rather have a...
Biden was on a gurney. I'd still vote for him. What is he?
Most of the people in Hollywood are insane, bro.
It's not insanity. They're hiding something. Well, we all know, De Niro has some skeletons in his closets. So what is he fearful of? And I think that's the big picture. Because it's one thing to have TDS. We all know that there are people that have TDS. But to the extreme that some of these people have something doesn't jive right. They're hiding something and they're so fearful of it coming out. And I don't know if it's just because they're going to lose their supporters, their fans. I don't think it's that. I think they're fearful of going to jail or even worse.
What are you talking about? Epstein?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think we all know Biden he's not going to make it because he's not going to get the votes. They can't cheat like they did in 2020. Oh, I can't say that, right?
Listen, I warned Sal. Let me see if I can get this up. I warned Sal. I'm already shadow banned on YouTube. So if he comes on here and he starts talking about all the stuff we normally talk about, they're not going to show any of my videos to begin with. So, they already know. So that'll just make it worse. But yeah, let's listen. I know we're going to get 2 views, bro, me and you. So maybe.
Oh, you got to watch.
You think so?
Mom, you got to buy it. It was mine. It was her mother.
yeah, we're honeymoon fans too. What were we saying?
I think they're gonna have to replace him because he's not gonna get the support, right? So, what's the logical sense? The VP? She doesn't,
no.
Right? But what does she have that's important besides the fact that she's a female?
She's black.
Correct.
Not really black. A person of color.
Person of color, right? But on top of that, she's a female, right? So female, color female. Now, what person could possibly replace Biden and get the support?
So you're saying Michelle Obama?
Yes. Now going back to 17, we know what that means.
Just say it.
No, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want
the 17th letter of the alphabet. No one's going to figure that out.
Talks about how do you sneak one in?
May I give you a theory on something quickly?
Yeah.
Donald Trump, there's no way Joe Biden can win. And Kamala is just the worst pick of a vice president ever. And nobody would have any confidence in her. He's got a 37% approval rating. Why did they pick him in the first place? Because he was hidden, and I believe because he was corrupt. He was old, senile, and corrupt. So they knew when they were ready to dispose of him, they could just dispose of him. Now he's got a 37% approval rating. They can't let this happen. Who's really running the White House? Who's the only president that didn't move away from Washington after his term ended? Barack Obama, whose people are in the White House now, really running everything. Barack Obama. I think that Barack Obama and his people, his group, this is a puppet show we're watching, and they're having him do all of the really hard, destructive things. So one term, he's got all that, and then we look for a new one if you can't find one. And I know everybody says that she doesn't want it, but I don't think that matters. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama announces at some point, Biden says, I don't know, and we translate that into I can't go another term. Who's going to replace? The obvious would be the vice president, but that's going to be a loser too. I've been saying this for, I don't know, a couple of years, that this to me makes sense. And as we get closer and closer, before it was kind of like a fiction writer. And what would I? Now I think it is real. I think it's real. Because how do they expect to win? And they have everything riding on it, other than putting Donald Trump in jail. If you want an election, how do you expect to win?
So how do you sneak one in? You can't replace a black woman with a white guy. How's the optics going to look? It's going to look. Meaning,
hold on. Let me tell you something. You know Sonny Liston from I think she's on The View, right?
Who?
Sonny Liston, that's her name?
Don't tell me you watch The View. Please don't tell me.
No, I don't watch of course I don't watch The View. I make videos about her stupidity.
Right.
But she was quoted as saying, what?
That's a black lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was quoted as saying, don't simply think that we're replaceable, that you could swap out one black female for another black female. We're not that stupid. I don't know if everybody else shares that same sentiment, but
past 5 elections where you've had a Democrat win, they needed the black vote. 91% of African Americans voted for Biden and will continue to vote for Biden if Kamala is his running mate. I would be very careful, President Biden, about getting rid of Kamala Harris because we will not support you.
Wait a minute. Hold up. No, your opinion is valid and beautiful and all of that. But when was the last time you saw anybody get rid of a vice
Nobody does.
president?
That's the thing. It's a lot of Washington speculation.
No,
You wouldn't
it's not
support
something
Donald
you would
Trump.
do.
If it was Biden and Trump.
If Biden gets rid of Kamala Harris and inserts someone else, he will lose the black vote.
Even if it's another black woman like Val
We're
Demings
not interchangeable.
But
Yeah,
regardless,
we're not interchangeable.
And no one's saying you are.
I don't
You
think
would
that's
vote
right.
in an election against Donald Trump and Joe Biden and a black woman. You wouldn't vote.
I think that
But I want to know the answer.
I don't
to
want to
that.
white-splain, but you might be underestimating the black community voter.
I don't think I am.
I don't think Michelle Obama's going to run, bro. Why would you give up her lifestyle? I know you're going to say because of the legacy and all that other stuff, but didn't Obama make like $70 million off his book and Netflix and all that other stuff?
I have to look at the big picture, but it's not about giving up their lifestyle. It's about they don't want to go to jail.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You got to remember what Obama always said, that his presidency was scandal free.
Yeah.
He had the scandal for 8 years, right? Look what's going on with Biden right now. Obviously, it's a lie. You telling me he didn't know what Biden was doing with the shell companies? He didn't know any of that stuff? Come on. Of course he did.
Oh, hold on.
Right. But wait a minute.
I don't think I think even the people that support Biden know that he's corrupt, bro. They might be in denial. Who's that idiot? Who's that guy, the actor who said he has Michael Rappaport. He hates himself for doing it, but even he is going to vote for Trump. Right. He has no choice because of how much Biden has screwed everything up.
If it comes down to pig dick Donald Trump and smoking Joe Biden, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Voting for pig dick Donald Trump is on the table. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I'll still call him slob dick Donald Trump, pig dick Donald Trump, and all that. But we need to get this whole fucking situation under control.
They know Biden is corrupt. They have to. They lie about it, but I don't think that they're like, really? Biden's corrupt?
You have Michael Rappaport saying that, although whatever you call Trump, he's going to have to support him because Biden's terrible. Then you have someone like De Niro saying how if Biden's on a gurney, I'm still going to vote for the guy. Why? So you got to ask that question. Like, why does one guy have severe? Rappaport had TDS too, right? But
Yeah.
not to the extreme that De Niro has it, because I guess Rappaport doesn't have anything to hide. He's just, one of those guys who doesn't like Trump for whatever reason. Maybe, listen to CNN and hears that, whatever they call him. So the guys who scream the loudest usually have the most to lose. That's what I think.
So De Niro. So what does this have to do? So if they become president, they stop that list from getting out? Is that what you're saying?
They cover for themselves. Like, if we really think the FBI or Department of Justice is going to do anything, they're not.
No, I know they're not.
Well, corrupt. They're all corrupt.
I know. And let me just say, and everybody prefaces it with this, and I should say it too. It's not the agents. I work with the FBI a couple of times. They're great guys and girls. It's the leadership and it's the people in charge. If you're going to put someone in charge of what used to be the best agency in the world, I think you should promote from within. All they do is they hire these lawyers that have no law enforcement experience, and every one of them is politicized. And that's, if you look at they still can't find out who leaked the memo for the Dobbs decision. They refuse to investigate the pregnancy crisis centers that are being bombed. They just look the other way.
They can't find out who put the cocaine in the White House.
It's so obvious that they're so corrupt that there is really no reason to hide it anymore.
They can't.
And they know that the media is going to cover for them. I think it's two things that are in play here. Biden has to win so he could pardon his idiot son. And Trump has to win to stay out of jail.
He could pardon the son before the election.
But doesn't he have to get convicted? How do you pardon him if he's not? We haven't even been to trial yet.
I don't have. I don't know what they have up their sleeves. I really don't.